You might have heard about a certain Suros hand cannon that's being compared to some of the top hand cannons in the game, and some people are even calling it the best hand cannon in the game, and I'm here to say, most of that chatter is true. There's a real case for the Cantata-57 being entered into the elite conversation, somehow, some way. Even with 20 other legendary hand cannons in the game, Cantata still stands out, and in a lot of ways, kind of looks down on most of them. I have the perk combinations. I have the elusive arrowhead, or full bore with Eye of the Storm opening shot. It's amazing, I'm going to talk about this roll. But there's more to this hand cannon. There are more rolls and perks that you should be looking for, and I encourage you to look for. Destiny is designed to the player. There are some perks here that are going to be great for some of you. And in some ways, especially one roll that I'm going to show you, I kind of like more than Eye of the Storm opening shot. There's a lot to talk about, but before I do, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, HelloFresh. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I grill and cook a lot. I love it. One of the things I love to cook is HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. It has more 5-star reviews than any other meal kit, and it makes cooking at home easy and affordable. They have seasonal recipes, and they use fresh, pre-measured ingredients. It doesn't matter if you're new to cooking, maybe you think you aren't very good at it, or you might even be experienced. The meals that they have are delicious, and you're walked through the recipe from start to finish, and you might even pick up some techniques and tips along the way. And there might be some ingredients in a meal that you don't usually use or eat or cook with that you're going to fall in love with. There's over 25 recipes that you can choose every week, curated to you and your family or friends. Meat and veggie, pescatarian, fit and wholesome, family friendly, or maybe there's a week that you need some quick and easy meals, they got you covered. As a YouTuber, I spend a lot of time here right at my desk. It's cold outside, so I haven't been grilling. I really value the quick and easy meals. I can set some time aside, the food's ready in no time, and it tastes great. This produce is sourced directly from farmers, and it gets from the farm to your doorstep in under a week. On the way, these meal kits are sustainable. The pre-portioned ingredients mean that there's less prep for you, less wasted food, and the packaging that it arrives in is already in recycled content. So save some time at the grocery store, save some money, eat well, ease some of that stress. Don't be ordering delivery services that cost 40, 50 bucks, and then when you get it, it's cold. Don't do that. It's nowhere near as good for you. HelloFresh has an amazing deal for us at the top of the description. Use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use the code POGCoolGuy16 for up to 16 free meals, plus 3 surprise gifts across 6 HelloFresh boxes, plus free shipping. And those surprise gifts include free premium recipes, appetizers, and desserts. And a big thank you again to HelloFresh. So what is it about this hand cannon? It isn't just one thing. It's small variables that all add up. It's a world drop, so rank up packages. It could be on the ground, opening chests. You're at the mercy of RNG here, all around. Base stat wise, those are going to be on the screen. Some quick comparisons. Base range at 51, palindromes at 55. Ice Luna at 56. It's right there in the middle and above average. It's tied with the old Ostringer range stat. Stability's middle of the pack. It has the best handling out of the 140s. It has some of the highest reload of the 140s. Its aim assist is one of the highest. It's actually on par with the old 150s that were converted into 140s. Its recoil direction's at 85, perfectly vertical. It's got really good stats, a lot going for it. The base range is 28.7 meters. Max range perks, that's rangefinder, accurized rounds, full bore range masterwork. It's 36.25. It also has timed payload. The direct comparison is Palindrome, and spoiler, I'm not going to say that it's better than Palindrome. I am going to say it is on par with it though. It's a different experience. Let's not create scenarios where Palindrome just falls way behind, or that Cantata is just leaps and bounds ahead. Pally's a monster. It's got extra stats when you masterwork it. It's got adept mods. It's great. But with that said, the Cantata is also great. Look, I have nearly 3,000 PvP kills on my Palindrome, and that's not going to be stopping. I'm still going to be using this thing. And here's the deal. These are RNG weapons. You can't craft them. So when we in a vacuum kit them out, max here, this perk there, that isn't really tangible because the real life scenario is going to be based on what you have. The likelihood is that you're going to be using a palindrome that you've had for a while. Maybe you missed a couple perks, and this Cantata is going to drop, and it's just going to be better, period. The stats, the perks are going to be aligned. It's just going to be better, and vice versa. It's then going to be up to you to use it and see if you like it, if it fits your playstyle, and I have a feeling that you are going to like it. It starts with that Suros intrinsic trait. Reloading grants this weapon bonus handling and reduces incoming flinch for a short time. Big deal, super big deal. This stacks with the Unflinching Mods. You can add in targeting on your helmet. It's like adding a turbocharger to a vehicle here. After you reload, the perk is on the screen for 6 seconds. It cannot be bypassed. It's going to stay there. So you can't reload cancel. When you switch between weapons, it's still counting down in the background. It has to fully be done, then you can do it again. The perk trigger can happen by you. You can incorporate that into your gunfights. Always have a round ready, reload before the gunfight, get into it. It's a very special intrinsic trait. And it also makes it snappy, giving the handling bonus after that reload. Lots of benefits going on for the gunfight upcoming. This is really meant for the Crucible. There are some PvE things here, but this is definitely for PvP. For the barrel, with its 85 recoil direction, all recoil direction perks are fine. Arrowhead gets it to 100, that gives it +9 handling. All other recoil direction perks get it to 95. They're going to be good. Small bore works, fluted works. You're going to be working with what you got. And hey, even full bore's in play, because that Suros perk gives that bonus handling. It's not going to feel sluggish. You can add on targeting, add on dexterity, add on reloaders. It's fine. For the magazine, the big difference between Palindrome and Katana is that Pally has high cals and Katana has accurized. The accurized is the +9 range, and that makes up the difference in the base stats. That's where it catches up. So that's going to be my #1 pick. Otherwise, it's going to be light mag or appended mag. Onto the perks. Very interesting things going on here. I'm going to show you why this roll might not be the best roll for you, because the perks that this hand cannon can roll have max synergy when you do it right. And I have some really cool rolls to show you. I want to start with it. The big chase for a lot of players, Eye of the Storm opening shot. Why this works so well? It's technically the ultimate dueling combination, because when you break it down in a gunfight, at peak potential, you have reloaded, the Suros perk is up, you have flinch reduction, you have the bonus handling. So in a 1v1, at the start of the gunfight, your first bullet opening shot gives +20 range, +20 aim assist, meaning that the bullet is at 100 aim assist, 10% accuracy cone growth. As you're trading shots, you're going to get into low health. Well, Eye of the Storm kicks in. It gets its max benefit in critical health, red health, +30 handling, 17% accuracy cone growth with a 40% accuracy cone size. You're helped the entire way through a gunfight. Accuracy at the start, accuracy at the end, flinch reduction in between. And I can confirm, it's the real deal. It's a dream to play with. You have a lot of control. You have a lot of help. The gun's kind of on autopilot at times. And you can also go for more range, sub in rangefinder for opening shot. Nothing wrong with that. That's the old Austringer roll. But it has a designed space. You need to be mindful of that. Perfect example right here. Shots go in 70, 58, 60, 188 total damage. Check the opponent. Right there, the rangefinder palindrome. 1000% I win that gunfight with my rangefinder palindrome. I had first shot, I would have won. So imagine if this was 4-4, 1v1 for the lighthouse. The stakes are high. The natural immediate instinct would be just to put this thing down. It's rangefinder palindrome from here on out. The Pally would have won that. But the key again is to remember the engagement space. This one's getting that 28 to 32.5, 33. That palindrome's getting up to 38. It's got the advantage there. So, and I just showed you a reason why I can't confidently say, yeah, this is just way better than palindrome, because it's not. They're good in just different ways. And don't think for a second that this Eye of the Storm opening shot is the best overall for you, because I don't believe that it is. It has way more to offer with the rolls that you can get, and I highly encourage you to try them. I'm going to show you some scenarios. I have some cool guns to show you. First column, Eye of the Storm, hip fire grip, rapid hit, heating up, compulsive reloader, steady hands. Second column, moving target, focus fury, opening shot, vorpal timed payload, rangefinder. The perfect example. Let's take compulsive reloader. This roll right here is compulsive reloader with moving target. I have on hand cannon loaders, and also have on hand cannon targeting. It costs 1 energy from the artifact. Compulsive reloader combined with the reloader on my gauntlets is used to abuse the Suros intrinsic trait. Like on demand, always have a round available, that way it can get reloaded, fast reload to go in and go on a streak. Then I have the flinch reduction, moving targets giving me a faster strafe speed, 10 aim assist, that's combined with the targeting on my helmet. I have 100 aim assist with the flinch reduction. I don't care what's said, I've played with it. This is a perfect example of why Eye of the Storm opening or Eye and rangefinder just isn't that top roll for you, man. Because the truth is, this roll right here is slapping players around. It is bullying players. And this could also be compulsive reloader, rangefinder. As long as you work with the perks, the intrinsic trait, what it's trying to do, getting into that intrinsic trait more with that compulsive reload. It's great. And then there's this one. And I told you I have some cool ones to show you. Hammer Forged Accurized Steady Hands Rangefinder. 34.3 meters of fall off. That's more than enough. But here's the real world scenario. Steady Hands, to me right now, is one of the most slept on, non-talked about perks in the game. It has a kill trigger. After getting a kill, you get improved handling for all weapons. Not just this one, not just the special, not just the heavy. The timer goes on the screen. This buff is faster than the original quick draw. So there are going to be times where you win a 1v1, you get rushed, trying to pull out that sniper, maybe your shotgun, and unless you have on something like Ophidians, there's no chance. But with this perk, in that window, if you're getting rushed, it is a lightning draw speed. You're just whipping this thing around. Or you can get a final blow with the hand cannon and go on a hunt with that handling. Go between the hand cannon and the shotty. Prime them with the hand cannon. Switch to the shotgun, shoot it, go back to the hand cannon. It's not a bad roll at all. This thing's awesome. And kill trigger perks like this, obviously really good for 6v6. So it really depends on you what you're trying to do. I would still use this in trials, but a lot of people are going to say, and there's some valid points to it, that something like Eye of the Storm opening shot is going to be a little bit better, and that's fine. Most of you will be going for Eye of the Storm or opening shot with rangefinder, but don't discount anything else that this thing has. It still has on the other side timed payload. It has vorpal, rapid hit rangefinder, rapid hit moving target. It's incredible. The biggest thing is abusing the Suros intrinsic trait. Get as high stats as you can, and the gun does a lot of the work for you. It's up there, it's elite. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Go check out HelloFresh, and let's talk about Cantata down below. You will be seeing these in quick play, 3v3, trials, so when they drop, go with what's right for you and your playstyle. Let's talk about it down below. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.